Hello. Welcome to Fit Together Chair class. Let me get this angled a little better. All right. Don't mind our messy house. We're going to get started right away. This is recording, so you can watch it later if you get interrupted at home. But otherwise, let's get started. It's actually working today, so I'm very happy. And there's Karina. She wanted to say hi today.
No.
All right. We're going to start next to our chair. Are you going to do some of it with us? No? Okay.
Goodbye.
All right. So you guys know the drill. Next to your chair, you'll need a set of weights today. And we'll just start with our nice easy warm up here. So good posture throughout class, please. Draw that belly button in to help you with that good posture. And we'll start with our head turns, looking side to side. I'm just so glad this is working today. I finally figured out what the problem was. I was trying to do too many things at once with the poor internet service, and it just was not going to have it today or any other day. So doing a separate class is the way to go. Looking straight ahead, tilt that ear to the shoulder and across. Keep those shoulders relaxed. I hope you're all doing well today. The weather today, mid-July, it is beautiful out. 75 and sunny this morning. All right, looking straight ahead, drop that chin down and chin up. If you haven't already, get out for a nice easy walk today after class maybe. All right, let's look straight ahead. Roll those shoulders. Everything's kind of crunchy for me today. Whew. Other direction. Even though it's nice out, I still sweat a lot, so I need to make sure I hydrate. I need probably a bottle of water next to me today. I've already done walking group and now this, so. All right, arm circles. Gradually make them bigger if your shoulders allow. And pause the other direction. Start smaller and then make them a little bit bigger. Good range of motion here. All right, let's take those hands to the shoulders. Relax the neck and kind of elongate your neck so it's nice and tall here. Press the elbows forward and press them back. They don't have to touch. Opening up the chest and stretching that upper back. And relax. Let's do a little bit with the wrists. Inward circles and outward circles. Try not to lock your knees here. All right, squeeze those fingers a little bit. Get them warmed up so they're ready to grip those weights. Draw that belly button in. It's very important for you to have a nice flat back here. We're hinging forward to the side, back, and side. And when you get to the front, pause and switch directions. One more time around. And then standing nice and tall. Very good. All right. Let's get those legs warmed up. Bring that outside leg up. And we're just pressing the heel forward. Hinging at the knee. Get the back of that knee stretched out. You should feel a nice stretch there. All right. Other side. Always want to have that good posture still. Outside leg. Pressing the heel forward. All right, and back to the other side, so we don't put too much pressure on one leg all at once. And we're doing our leg sweep. So sweeping that leg forward and back. Whew, all right. And other side. Sweeping that leg. Kind of cross your body a little bit. You got a little bend in that knee. It's fine. Whew. All right. And let's get those ankles. If your legs are a little tired, you can sit for this part. Point and flex. You can also practice your balance here if you're up for that. And draw in those circles. Make big circles. And other direction. Same foot. Give that leg a little shake. Other leg, point and flex. And draw in those circles. And other direction. Oh, good. That felt great. All right. So let's just do a little more range of motion stuff here to get our body warmed up. We're going to stand behind the chair. We're going to take the same side, arm and leg, reach them away from each other, stepping out, and then put the hand back on the chair. Other arm and leg, reach out, really just separating the ribs from the top of that hip. Good stretch and stretch, reaching that leg, those toes, touching the floor, pointing them, giving as long a reach as you can get. Going at your own pace, of course. Last one here. And then standing behind your chair still, I want you in a little bit wider stance. Your toes are kind of pointing out at an angle here. We're going to just kind of work those knees a little bit. We're testing them. Just bending that knee goes right towards that big toe. Back and forth. If this feels good and you want to do more of a lunge type exercise, you can take it a little bit wider. Just kind of depends what your body likes, and sometimes those knees don't like this, so we're just trying to test them a little bit, make them move a little bit. But of course, if you have major knee pain, you can skip this. And one more here. Come up in the center and scoot those legs back in. All right, we're going to move to the chair, and we're just going to do some more functional exercises. We're going to start with opposite arm reaches. Okay, one arm reaches overhead, the other opposite leg reaches with the heel, so you can see that, to the front, and then alternate. Now, as you're raising that arm up, make sure you're not squeezing or scrunching that neck. It should just be a nice, easy reach. And of course, going at your own pace. You don't have to do the same as me. That's the nice thing about the virtual stuff. I can't tell what you're actually doing. Maybe you're just sitting there watching me with a bag of popcorn. I don't know. That doesn't sound very fun. And the last one. All right, let's do our torso stretch. So relax the shoulders down, sitting up as tall as you can in your chair. Hands in that I Dream of Jeannie position. And we're just going to rotate to the side, come back to center. Rotate the other way, back to center. Now you can add in that knee lift if you want to. On the side that you turn to, raise that knee, lower down. When you come back to center, everything is kind of relaxed. Keep the good posture. No rounding that spine. And don't let those shoulders kind of round forward either. Get a good exhale with each turn. And our last one. Excellent. All right. We're going to do more opposites. So this time, instead of reaching away, we're bringing together. So elbow to knee and relax. Other side. Elbow to knee. You're scrunching a little bit. You're really trying to lift with those core muscles. Lift that leg. And you're bringing that arm up and around and squeeze. They don't have to touch. Opposites attract here. And last one. All right, let's do our seated jacks. We're going to start with one leg at a time. The last few we'll try to do both legs out, okay? But for now, we'll do both hands go up, one leg reaches to the side, and then alternate, okay? If you have sore shoulders and just want to do here, you can do that as well. Do what works for you. Engaging those core muscles so that you stay nice and tall. All right, here we go. Doubles if you can. Reach. You're really engaging those core muscles. Try not to lean against the back of that chair. We're not going to do very many, because I don't want you to do them incorrectly. Last one. And bring it in. All right, that gets my heart rate up right there. Whew, gets me sweating. All right, we're going to do our tug of war. So we're going to reach to the side, come back to center, other side, keeping the tush on that chair. Good. Sometimes this is a small movement. That's okay. Yeah. Back to center. Let's shake those arms out. All right. Let's go ahead and grab our weights. All right. We're going to do a round of 10 of all these exercises, okay? So we're going to do bicep curls first. Give those shoulders a roll back and down. Underhand grip, sitting up tall. You can stand for these if you prefer that. And go ahead and curl up, easy down. Remember, no plopping down. Same amount of time on the way down as on the way up. And I forgot to count. I don't want everybody here to help me. We'll just say that's 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, get those shoulders in good position. Elbows at 90 degrees for our accordion. Our elbows stay in. We push those weights out and squeeze them back in. Be cautious not to arch your back here. Stay nice and tall. You're in control of those weights. And we got one more. All right, let's relax those arms down. These are only 5-pound weights, but they seem heavy today. All right, let's get right back to that 90 degrees, maybe a little more open than 90. Okay, we've got our palms are facing each other here, gripping those weights. And we're just going up for a hammer curl, all the way up to the shoulder, just down to 90. Squeeze up at the top, down here halfway. Make sure you're breathing. And last one. Woo! All right. Extend all the way down. Give those shoulders another quick roll back into position. Give them a little bit of rest. All right, palms facing each other again. We got our elbows at 90 degrees. We're doing our lateral raise. Sitting tall, raising elbows and wrists to shoulder height. Try to keep them level. I see some people do this. And I want you to bring those wrists up the same height. This wears you out fast. Last one here. Woo! All right, I'm going to rest my weights right here on my lap. Shake my arms out a little bit. The next thing we have is our cheerleader. I think I'm going to skip the weights on this one because I did this exercise yesterday. And I'm a little tired from it. I don't want to hurt my shoulders. So for this exercise, you can use weights if you've got a nice light set that you're using. We're just going to raise up, push it to the side, bring it in, and lower down for one. Okay, draw that belly button in. Good posture here. Shoulders relaxed away from your ears. We're raising up. Push it, bring it in, lower down. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Up, out, in, down. Stay with me. Very good. Last one here. Up, out, in, and down. All right. Shake those arms out. We're just going to use one weight for this next set of exercises. So you can set one on the floor. Okay, make sure it's not somewhere where you can trip on it. Okay, you're scooting towards the front of your chair for this next one. This is our abdominal sit back, but then we're going to add an overhead press. Oh, and the rows. So when we tilt back, we'll row, row. As we sit up, we'll press that weight overhead. Okay, so right now we're gripping each side of one weight with our hands. Okay, right here at the chest, draw that belly button in. You're away from the back of that chair, so you've got a little bit of room to kind of hinge back. Row, row. You're kind of holding that position, and then as you sit back up tall, raise that weight overhead. Bring it down, hinge back, row, row, press overhead. This one I've done before, so you guys are probably used to it, but I like to give a lot of instruction on it because it's a compound movement. Lots going on, lots to focus on, and you don't want to injure yourself. If your arms are getting tired and that overhead reach is getting tough, you can skip that part. You can just bring it right here. Hinge back, row, row, press overhead. Let's get one more here. Row, row, and overhead press, lower down. Very good. All right, hands are still on that weight. We're going to go for our wood chop, also known as putting your luggage in the overhead compartment, and also known as unloading the dishwasher. All right, so whatever you want to call this one, we're reaching down, taking that weight with both hands and reaching up and over. Down to one side, up and over to the other. A lot going on with this exercise as well. So do what works for you. If those shoulders are tired, or maybe you even You can skip it all together, the overhead part, if that's bothering you, or you can just let go of the weight and try to do this without weight, just doing the functional movement. Let's get one more here. Bring it back to center. All right, we're gonna kind of cradle that weight. Okay, we're sitting up tall, elbows are in, shoulders are down. We're gonna lift that weight, serve it up, and bring it back in. Serve it up, bring it back in. I feel like with this one, instead of serving up the brownies, I feel like I'm delivering the queen her crown. Your crown, your majesty. But it's really just a dumbbell. All right, last one here. Serve it up and pull it back. Good. All right, we've got to do the other side of that wood chop. Okay, so we're taking that weight down to the other side, whichever one you didn't do the first time, and then up and over to the other side. So you're getting some core, torso movement here, arm movement, a lot of different things going on all at once. Keeping those feet firm on the floor. Good breathing. Good. Last one. Bring it back to center. Very good. All right, next we're going to work those triceps. We're going to do tricep kickback on one side, overhead tricep press, tricep kickback on the other side. Okay, I'm just going to kind of turn at an angle here so you can see me a little better. I'm scooting over closer to that side so I don't scrape my knuckles on the chair. Okay, draw that chin in, draw the belly button in, you're hinging forward. Got that weight at about 90 degrees. We're going to straighten the arm and lift if you can. Notice my shoulders don't move. So we're not swinging the weight. You really want to activate that muscle in the back of your arm by pushing that weight back. If you open up your shoulders, that's more of a swinging motion, and we don't want you to do that, and that can also hurt. Be paying attention to where your neck is. You're looking about 4 or 5 feet in front of you on the floor. Last one on this side. And bring it in. All right. And then we're doing that tricep press. So we're taking that weight, putting it over our head. Elbows stay close to the ear, sitting up tall, of course. Good posture. Pressing that weight overhead, dropping it down. Get a good exhale there. This one can be tricky. If it's bothersome with those shoulders or your neck, you can bring that weight forward and stop. Pressing both hands equally on that weight. Last one here. And relax it down. Awesome. All right, let's do the other side. Draw that belly button in. Relax the shoulders. All right. We got that tricep kick back on this side. We're going to straighten and lift straight back. Being aware of where your shoulders are. Remember, no opening up. You want to stay nice and controlled here because you want to feel this in the back of the arm. You want to strengthen that teeny tiny muscle back there. Helps you carry in your groceries. Helps you with yard work. And last one. And bring it in. Excellent. All right. We've got one more before we stand and do our balance and coordination. Okay. So we're going to take that weight. We're going to do our lawnmower. But remember, this one is an arcing motion. So that elbow, bring it up, arc it down, pull the elbow to the ribs, and take that weight back to the opposite knee. So the weight ends up at the shoulder, but the elbow is directing the path. Up and over, squeeze it down. And you can almost feel your shoulder blade kind of squeezing in there, right in the back of these mid-back muscles. Nice and controlled here. Last one on this side. Take it back to the knee, and we're going to switch sides. Okay? So taking that weight to the opposite knee. Remember, drawing that path with the elbow, squeeze it down to the ribs. Take that weight to the opposite knee. Squeeze that elbow in. Feel that shoulder blade squeeze in there. I just know you guys are doing a great job. Last one here. And take it back to the knee. Excellent. Oh, all right, go ahead and get those weights out of the way so you're not stepping on them. We're going to go ahead and stand for some of our balance and coordination. We're going to do a little bit of hip opening here. So holding on to your chair, okay? Both knees have a little bend in them. You're kind of on your toes with this outside leg. We're just going to come up, out, around, and tap. Up, around, tap. Now your circle might be a little bit lower. That's fine. We're just working on opening up that hip. We just have one more in this direction. And tap and hold. Now we're going to come forward. So we're going to take it back first and then forward. So bring that knee back and circle it forward. My hip is popping. Remember, you don't have to go as high as my leg is. Maybe you can go higher, I don't know. And tap. Good. We're just doing 6 of those in each direction on each leg. Okay? So take it to the other side. Get yourself set. You still want to have good posture here. So get your core set. Up, out, around, and tap. You're on those toes. And last one. And now the other direction. Take it back and then swing it forward. Nice circular motion. Keep it a little bit lower if you need to. And last one. Whew. All right, very good. Let's do our tightrope. You guys, if you've been following me the last few weeks, we've been doing this one for a while now, so you've got it kind of figured out. All right, heel to toe, outside leg is in the front. Toe hitting that heel, okay? And that's where you want your foot to plant each time. So we're bringing that back leg up on the inside, hip height, take it right back and plant it, toe to that heel, flat foot. When you're ready, add in that arm swing and tap the knee. Opposites attract again. This is the coordination part. If the arm is tired or you just can't coordinate that, just make sure you're getting in that knee raise. And make sure you're planting right back where you should be. It's hard because you can't see it. You can't look down and see behind your foot without falling over. So you really have to trust your judgment and your footing and think about that. Last one here. All right, very good. Other side. Same thing. Outside leg is your front leg. Back leg, that toe is on the heel. That back leg is going to come up in the inside. Raise that knee. Take it right back to its spot. Do a few like this. And when you're ready, you're going to add in that arm swing and tap. Holding onto that chair for a bit of balance if you need it. If you're good, you can try to practice without holding on. That's fine. The minute I look at somebody else, though, moving, oh boy, I kind of fall off and I need that chair to steady myself. Get that foot all the way down in the back, not on the toes. All right, last one. Tap and plant. Very good. We're just going to end with our one leg balance. Okay, we're just going to talk it through one on each side here. Okay, activate your core muscles. Good posture. That outside leg is going to come up. You're holding onto the chair with whatever balance you need. Okay, make sure you're not locking that inside leg. You can decrease support, come down to maybe just one finger to steady you, or you can try to let go. Whether you're holding on or not, you can reach one hand high, add in the other hand. You can always tap that foot down if you need to. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ease it all down. Very good. Same thing, other side. I gotta say, I've been doing so much balance work for these videos. My balance has gotten really good. It's good. Practicing helps. I'm proof. All right. Make sure you're not locking that base leg. Good posture. Activate the core. Find something to focus on. Try to get that knee up nice and high, but if it needs to hang down a little lower, that's okay. Decide how much support you need here. Letting go or decreasing your support. Get those hands up if you feel good about it. Feel like you got good balance today. Tapping that toe down whenever you need to kind of reset. It's a lot for that one leg to hold, so we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Easy down. Whew. And when I say easy down, we know that means don't just plop or collapse. Control. Which is sometimes a hard thing to have when you're unsteady. All right, let's go ahead and do our cool down stretches. We're going to bring one arm across nice and low. The other arm is there to help stretch. Now, we did a lot with our arms today, especially those shoulders. So make sure you got this stretch and feel it in that outer part of that shoulder first. And once you feel that stretch, go ahead and do a few wrist rotations, both directions. Maybe up and down, hinging that wrist, just keeping that all nice and loose. And then every finger to the thumb. Do a little finger marching here. Take a nice deep breath. I'm just saying that for my own benefit because I think I was kind of holding my breath. And relax. All right, other side. Bring that arm across. Other arm is there to help hold it. Get that stretch first. Feel it in that shoulder. Do your wrist hinges or circles. Keep that wrist moving. And then a little finger marching, every finger to the thumb. Whew. All right, shake it out. Rounding forward. So making a C shape with your spine, you're tucking those hips under, kind of hollowing out your core here a little bit. Separating those shoulder blades. You can do this one in the chair too. If you need to sit at this point, that's totally fine. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale. Standing up, reaching those thumbs down and back behind your body. Relax the neck and shoulders down, lifting that chin up towards the ceiling and getting that good stretch in the front of the neck, across the collarbone. Excellent. Side stretch, reaching right overhead. And release, other side. All right, let's get our quad stretch going here. So we're sitting on our chair, dropping that one leg down. Protect the back, so you tuck the hips under, so no arching in that back. Support yourself however you need to on the chair. You can add in a little reach here. Should feel a nice stretch down along the front side of that hip. And release. Slide on over to the other side. Drop that knee down. Sometimes it doesn't want to drop very far, and it's just like right here. That's okay. Just do what you can, or you can skip this stretch. Sometimes this stretch doesn't feel the best to everyone. Ooh, I'm going way past time. Sorry, everyone. But these stretches are important too. And release. Sliding to the front of your chair. One heel forward, toes up towards the ceiling. Drawing that core in, hinging at the hips, leading with the chest. Remember, we're not trying to touch our toes. We're stretching out the backside of that leg. And sometimes you need to scoot forward in your chair so you can get a really long leg out here. And sitting up tall, other leg, heel forward. Hinging at the hips, leading with the chest. Nice flat back. And release. Let's do a hip stretch. Other leg forward again. Ankle crosses over from the other leg. Slide it on up. Now you may stay right here, or if you get to above that knee, you can plant the foot then. And get that good stretch. You can kind of hinge here. You can hug that knee. Add a little pressure. And release. Let that leg slide on down. Other leg. Cross that ankle over. Get into the position where you get a good outer hip stretch here. And release. Let's slide on down, sitting up nice and tall. Hands in the lap. Shoulders back. Drop that chin down. Slowly lifting the chin, looking over shoulder, holding it there, but not holding your breath. And then slowly dropping that chin back down to your chest. Still have those shoulders back, and then lifting and looking over the other shoulder. Good stretch here. Dropping that chin back down, and then looking straight ahead. Drop that ear down towards the shoulder. Add in the outside arm reach away. Only add pressure here if that feels good to you. And release, other side. Drop that ear down towards the shoulder. Reach away. And release. Nice deep breath in here. Exhale. Inhale and hold at the top and reach high. And exhale, smooth. Nice big deep breath in. Stretch and exhale. Let it all out. Excellent job today. I'm sure you guys did a great job. I got several people on here. Type a note here before I end the video and let me know what you thought, so I know who was here today. I'm going to try and keep doing this YouTube video on Tuesdays at 10:15. Hope that works for all of you, and try to keep that going so that you guys can stay active while you're staying at home. All right. Have a good day, everyone. Enjoy this pretty weather. I think we're in for some steamy weather later this week, so enjoy it while you can. Have a good day.